Hello everyone. This is going to be a really quick video. I just wanted to show you how I finish my paintings. I have ruined many a painting doing the finish, in my estimation. And so it's kind of important to know how to do it. I use this Liquitex. It's high gloss varnish and acrylic medium, that's what it says. Now, when I first started using this product, you get one stroke and then it's done, and if you go back over it you mess it up. So I really hated it when I first started using it, and what I decided to do was add a very small amount of water to it. It says not to, but I did it anyway because I got tired of ruining my paintings. Now I've got approximately, I don't know, half a cup maybe of the Liquitex medium varnish, and I am going to add probably, let me get a little measure out. So it looks like maybe a teaspoon of water, and then mix it really well. I am going to mix it with my paintbrush. Just going to stir it around. You just want to move it back and forth. You don't want to create a bunch of bubbles, so I'm just moving it back and forth to mix that water in there. That little tiny bit of water gives me an extended period of time to do this varnishing. It just buys you a little bit of time. If you put too much in there, it's going to ruin your painting. So you have to do just a little bit. Okay, here we go. And I use this really big paintbrush, and I go over my painting just a few times and then move to the next width of the paintbrush. See, I can go over this back and forth just a couple of times, whereas before you could just do one sweep and that was it. And unfortunately, it doesn't always cover in one. So now I'm going to go around the edges. And there you go. Now, oh, I put silicone, doggone it. You know what? I didn't clean this, and it has kind of beaded. It'll be alright. I'll put a second coat on. But whenever you use silicone, you have got to clean your paintings. And I don't use a lot of silicone, so I forgot. But I think it'll be alright. I sure hope so. That would be a shame. So, all these are swipes. So let's show you how to clean one. I can't believe I forgot that. Okay, I'm going to move my finish for right now. I'm going to clean this. With this paintbrush and a little bit of cornstarch. Just want to, jeez, sprinkle it on just a little bit. Definitely don't want that in your varnish. I'm just going to move it around on my canvas. This absorbs that oil. You want to get the edges as well. And then just work it in. And in doing this, it's just going to pick up and ball up. If there's a lot of silicone on your painting, it's actually going to create little balls where it gathers up the cornstarch and the oil in it. It's not rocket science, I'm just getting in there with my fiber on my paintbrush and the side of it. Just making sure that, see how it's not smooth anymore, it's kind of balling up. Okay, and that's the end of that. Now, just wipe it off, and then take a barely damp cloth and okay, there you go. Now your painting is ready to be varnished. Now if you don't use silicone, you don't have to do that step, but unfortunately, or fortunately, these few paintings that I'm going to be sealing up right now do have silicone on them. They were from Swipe Pours. Okay, oh, we got one more. This is my fire painting that I finished. It was all just this solid, and I came in with some black and just broke it up and made it look more like flames. I didn't put silicone on this one. I can tell because there are no cells. So this one's ready to varnish. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, especially when you don't generally use silicone. Okay, here we go. I said this was going to be a short video. My videos don't seem to be short, ever. Okay. I'm using the side of my paintbrush, and I'm using a very large paintbrush. I find that this particular size is the best for getting quick and even coverage. It just gives me the best finish. So, see? Everything's settled down, and it's a nice, clean, smooth coat. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and when it dries, you're not going to see any paintbrush marks or anything. That's why I put the water in there. Let's do this one. Okay. Usually I will do 2 coats. After this coat dries, I'll come back with another one, because these are really thin coats. I'm not making my paintbrush really wet. Around the edges. You don't have to glop this stuff on. Actually, it looks better if you don't. Okay, and then what I usually do, let me move my painting. That one, by the way, let me show that to you. I don't know if you saw the other one after I'd done it, but see how nice and smooth? It's not, well, this one settled down, but I don't know if you can see toward the end there where it kind of where it hit that silicone. You can't really tell, but it did beat up a little bit. You can't see it though. It's settled down. Look how pretty that is. So now what I'm gonna do, yes, I use a lot of plastic wrap. I'm just gonna take some plastic wrap, do a small piece, just set my paintbrush, fold it over, because I want to use this again, otherwise I would wash it. Okay, and that's going to keep that nice and moist till you use it again. Then I do the same thing with this. Just pull some saran wrap. And cover that. Wait about, I don't know, 30-40 minutes, something like that. Because this is such a thin layer on my paintings, it doesn't take very long for it to dry, at least the first coat. The second coat takes just a little bit longer, but this one is pretty close to being dry already. Of course, you need to wait. Wait at least a half hour. But anyway, I hope that helps for you to be able to finish your pieces without having all those streak marks or wasting this product, because this stuff's expensive. And I've seen a lot of people who just pour it on and then let it run off, and that's such a waste. So anyway, that's how I do it. Hi guys, I wanted to do a follow-up. Here are my paintings that are completely finished. It's going to be really hard to get. I want to do a bit of a close-up. I want you to see how pretty this is. Sorry about the glare. Look at the gold. It just shines so bright. Okay, let's switch it out. These are so hard to photograph. I just love this painting. I really do. It reminds me so much of the Chinese, the really colorful dragons that they have. Let's see if I can't get. And look at the finish. The finish is gorgeous. And that's just from adding that little bit of water. Let's see if I can tilt it down a little bit so the glare is gone. And again, this is one with silicone in it. And after cleaning it and putting the varnish on, look how beautiful and smooth that looks. Now this is 2 coats. Here's my flames, or my fire. I just love this painting too. I think it turned out, excuse me, I think it turned out really, really pretty. Do it at a bit of an angle. And again, the finish is very smooth. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. Thanks. Bye.